Hookers and blow. Hookers and blow. I like me some hookers and blow. This guy. Oh my God. I mean, speaking of hookers and blow, how are you doing, my good sir?
I'm good. Which one am I?
I don't know. How much time you got? Hey guys. Yeah. Hi. Welcome back to another walk and talk video of yours truly, Papa Tikyo. I'm here with my buddy, Mr. Jared, Mr. Avalanche Reviews, sexiest Cuban, official Cuban I've ever met.
That might actually be true, honestly.
He's the sexiest man. You know, Tony Montana's got nothing on. You do not look like Tony Montana.
Well, Tony Montana didn't look Cuban, so that makes sense.
See, I learn something new every day. What can I say? Anyway, Jared is a gamer like me. He loves Japan like me. We're both American.
Yes.
We both do YouTube. And yeah, anyway, he's been here for a while. He moved to Japan a couple years ago, and he was a viewer of mine, and now he does YouTube.
Yeah.
And now he lives in Japan.
That's a fact.
And hold on, pause. Oh my God, is that Milky Puff? It's a streamer friend of mine. Oh my God, Milky, what are you doing here? Anyway, Jared, tell us. I'm going to take a picture of this. Tell us about yourself. What did I miss? Tell us about the Avalanche Reviews.
I mean, that's pretty much it. I've been doing YouTube for, Christ, probably like 11 years now. And I've only been for the last 5 years been able to do it full time. And I moved here 2.5 years ago, something like that. I think that's it, honestly.
And you skateboard.
I do skate.
Pretty badass, bro. Hell yeah. You and Talkenstein, two of my buddies. Okay, here, you stand on this side because I got the right arm, ironically, despite not using it to jerk off, is stronger than the left arm. I do this whole stranger thing, you know, like I
Really?
Yeah, I can't do it otherwise now.
I will admit I am ambidextrous in that sense.
Oh shit, yeah.
You gotta hold the mouse with the right hand.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Well, I mean, the right, you get the bigger pump, but with the left... Anyway, aren't you guys happy that you clicked on today's video? This is awesome. So, yeah, Jared is... so, he lives in Tokyo now, and he took out time from his extremely busy schedule to come to Kabukicho, the Love Hotel district of Shinjuku. And we're not here to have sex, but we are here to judge people who do have sex.
Yes. That was the goal.
In the that was the goal of the whole video, actually. We're just going to walk around and be like, I know what you're doing in there.
Yeah, and they know that we know. Yeah,
they know that we know that we're judging them. Not very silently either. We're very vocal about the judging. But yeah, this area it's one of the fun areas, you know. You get to see all these people coming in and out of the fucking places, and everybody here. It's the middle of the day, but they're still fucking.
Yeah. It's a little dirty here. I like it.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Like, I live in this area, and I live here specifically for the dirtiness. They're all just dirty, godless whores. Even the men.
Every single one.
And, but I mean, like, it's fun because if you want the exact opposite of this, you have all of Japan.
Yeah.
You don't need to go anywhere else.
Plus, Shinokubo's right here, and it's got great Korean food. So
Yeah. And so it's like when you're in an area like this, it's very unique. Other places like other towns, cities in Japan, they're like it, but it's like the Full Metal Alchemist. This is my gun. There are many like it, but this one is mine.
Full Metal Alchemist?
Oh,
I think you got it mixed up. That was a really weird episode of MMA.
Yeah, I mean, hey, you know, they combined a dog with a girl, so I mean, hey, we're halfway there, you know.
It's a work on it.
Yeah, either way, you know, they this is my daughter and this is my dog, and there is only one of them, and they are special. Anyway, Kabukicho's the biggest, one of the biggest hookers and blow places in Japan.
For sure.
And Jared used to go to school around here, so he knows this area pretty well too. And so, yeah, these walk and talks are just us going around, saying hi, just talking about random stuff, and getting exercise. But he didn't eat much. I ate a shit ton of sushi just earlier, so.
Which was pretty good, honestly.
That was not good sushi.
It was.
That is shit sushi.
Yeah, but shit sushi has a certain quality to it.
See, this is what happens for all the new guys. They're coming for 2 years. It's okay, Jared. You're gonna eventually get some good sushi in you. One of these days. I mean, it's one of those things where you think, because you're so used to eating like Safeway or Ralph's shitty fucking sushi all the time, and then you come to Japan and you're like, oh, thank God this is so good. But I'm like, no, this is way better.
Yeah,
but
I've never had like high-end.
Yeah, well, no.
It for you at the counter kind of sushi.
Well, I think that's kind of overblown hype bullshit. Like, you're not gonna really, you gotta upgrade. You gotta get to the there's like McDonald's level sushi,
right.
Then like Chipotle level sushi.
Okay.
Then there's like, and then there's like, what do you call it? Like Shake Shack level sushi.
Okay.
And then there's like Donald Trump $300 gold shavings, truffles, A5 Wagyu beef. We're not talking about that kind of stuff. We're talking about like Chipotle or like Shake Shack level sushi, you know?
All right. I could do that.
Yeah. You'd be down like a clown, Charlie. Blah, blah. So, you do YouTube. What kind of YouTube videos do you do?
I like to do video game content for sure, but I like to like go in depth and make quasi video essay like kind of stuff, you know.
Your videos are super. They remind me of like It's a Gundam whenever he makes a video saying going into extremely autistic detail. Yes. Like that's what I would qualify your video essays about. Absolutely. Autistic, super hyper detail.
And the details that I care about aren't what most people get into. I like a lot of the video aspects of it, like what engine the game was made in, or how it achieves its effects, or how its camera operates. And I try to like, I don't know, those are the things that I'm interested in. So I try to like include as much of that as humanly possible. For the very few amount of people out there who are like me and care about that.
Yeah, like, well, you love to talk about survival horror games.
Yes.
Now, I mean, who would ever figure the guy who loves heavy metal and has tattoos all over him and is super jacked would be into horror and shit? Is it just because nothing in life really scares you, so you have to go out of your way to get stimulated or simulated fear as much as possible?
Interestingly, I don't like much general horror. I usually like the psychological stuff because it freaks me out. That's the only stuff that like really gets me scared.
Like what's psychological horror in your book? Are you talking about like Silence of the Lambs type shit?
No, not so much that, but like things that like cause existential dread. Like
Silent Hill 2 shit?
In the Mouth of Madness, you know, where like you don't know what's real and there are overlapping storylines that maybe like, okay, this could be the answer to that. Like Silent Hill is more psychological horror to me. Resident Evil is more horror.
Survival horror. Well, yeah, I guess horror, yeah.
But when I was a little kid, zombies scared the hell out of me.
Yeah.
So I loved them forever.
So, like, you do a lot of, like, horror. Would you say most of your videos are about horror video games?
A good majority, for sure. But I try to, like, include other things as well. I have fan translations, and I've been really into, like, compilation videos lately, where, like, it's a bunch of games for one video. So I like that a lot. But I try to do JRPGs. I'm a man of, like, weird taste.
Have you done a video on Fear and Hunger yet?
I have not, no. That kind of is the borderline between all that stuff.
That like I'm not ever gonna play that game, but I love learning about it, you know?
That's honestly, that's how I feel. I've seen so many good video essays on it. I kind of just appreciate it as a content thing and less as a game.
Well, I just don't like playing Elden Rings. We can go this way. I don't like playing Elden Ring style games that are like, I have to die every 30 seconds in order to like and go back, you know? What do you mean I only got 20 seconds to shout this out? How am I going to fit that in? Okay, oh shit, it's rolling? Okay, hey guys, thank you for becoming members by pushing that join button over here on youtube.com/TkyoSam. You get access to the private photo dump part of my Discord, which is pretty badass. All you got to do is push that join button. Why are you waiting? Go over while supplies last. Also, big thank you to everybody who went over on patreon.com/TkyoSam. You guys get special behind-the-scenes footage as well as Japanese lessons and packages from me and a different part of the Discord where you can learn Japanese. Okay, bye.
Let's get scratching.
My idea of difficulty is more like survival horror style difficulty, where I have to manage my inventory and remember my routes and stuff.
What do you think of being a super jacked man like yourself when you see these beautiful women with penises on the thing, you know?
I'm honestly jealous because they look so damn cool and they got the one thing that I don't. The one thing I'm missing.
God damn it!
It'll come to you, don't worry.
Witty, yeah. What is penis? No. What is it? No. What is it? It's like Archer. Like I had a thing for it. Hair.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something like balls or testosterone, but you already have ton. Okay.
That's the problem. I think it's
fear
too
of
much
commitment. No, yeah.
Because I think that's what they've shown, that like people with a lot of testosterone go bald early or something.
That's probably true.
So maybe those guys will have hair forever.
You don't take steroids or anything, right? You're 100% natty. Yeah.
100%. Like you get testosterone here in Japan. Like,
Yeah, you do, but it's not easy.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's what I would imagine.
You have to go through a lot of stuff, and then they give you very low doses. Yeah, I looked into getting it because, you know, fat makes estrogen, and I got a lot of fat. But
I would imagine my testosterone levels are probably pretty low for what they used to be or something.
I think it's pretty high compared to people like me or soy boys on a TV, maybe. You know?
I love those soy boys though. That's all the media I watch. It's like good-looking Japanese dudes beating each other up and like Yankee media.
But it's all fake ass shit.
Of course it is. That's what makes it so good. Like guys with nice haircuts usually don't know how to fight.
Yeah.
But I love when I can see them do it, like in crows. Oh, I love crows. It's the best.
Yeah, you even have like a crow's tattoo, right? Like fucking. Oh my god, that's badass. Do you so like, how long ago did you move to Japan?
Round about 2.5 years, I would say.
Like, was it hard moving over here? Because you didn't go the normal English teaching route.
Yeah, we kind of went easy mode and hard mode at the same time. So me and my wife moved here together, and I'll be honest and say that she did most of the work as far as paperwork and stuff.
Yeah.
Which allowed me to work on YouTube and continue to make money. But I would say because me and her had been here so many times beforehand as tourists, it was a little easier than maybe most people it would be. I didn't really get, what's that word? Like culture shock.
Oh, okay.
I was already, because we had been to Japan maybe 7 or 8 times in the past, because every year we didn't like have a lot of money, so we would save up maybe every year, every other year, and just go to Japan. Tokyo would be our vacation.
Every fucking year.
Almost every year. We would like, you know, we didn't have a lot of money. This is a cute area.
Oh, this is like one of the, it's like an event shop. Look, they got flowers and they got the balloons and shit. Oh, cool. This is like when somebody has a birthday or their shop opens up or something.
Oh, I've never seen this before.
これは誕生日系なものなの？
そうですね、誕生日系。
その花は本物？
本物。
Wow, holy shit. That is badass.
Real thing, dude.
See, it says like congratulations, like opening or whatever. Yeah.
That's cool.
In Japan, they love going all out with that stuff, you know? That's so cool. They got the flowers, they got the balloons. I don't know what these are, but I want them. Look at that. That is beautiful right there. You would think like they would spray paint or something to that, you know?
We have the promise.
Homono na aoimono. Cool. The fun shit you see walking around the red light district
This is
in
why I moved here.
Shinjuku. Yeah. I mean, why do you think I moved here? So we can see guys like this, you know, with the blonde hair everywhere, you know?
They're the
The
coolest.
gay host boys.
I don't know what it is. I love them so much.
I love the fact that everybody who was like me, where it's like, you know what, I don't want to be around all these other people that are being normal or regular.
Yeah.
And
I get that.
I think that's why you and I get along so well. It's like, I'm not going to get the neck tattoo, but I'm not going to cut my goddamn hair, you know? And like in Japan, you got to cut the hair. And in Japan, you're not allowed to have the neck tattoo, but you and I have both been like, you know, we're going to quote Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to do me, you know? I'm going to do my own thing, you know?
That's how I feel. When I came here, I kind of had a rule for myself where I didn't want to make anybody uncomfortable, and I didn't want to be perceived as not trying. You know, I wanted to learn the language and I'll be polite to everybody, but there's a certain line that I won't cross. If, you know, Japanese society wants me to maybe not have tattoos, or, for example, eating while you're walking. I'm gonna eat while I'm walking if I'm hungry. Like, I'm not gonna play any of that. So yeah, I just sort of had a rule that there were certain things I'd be willing to do to fit in and to sort of naturalize myself and have Japanese people be comfortable around me.
Yeah.
But there's a lot that I wasn't willing to do. I guess the thing is I never wanted to move here and become Japanese. I kind of enjoy the outsider lens of things.
Well, oh yeah, that's the batting center, by the way. I rarely go here on my camera during the day. This is cool. They have a webcam somewhere here. Where is it? Where is it? It's oh, that might be it right there. Huh. That camera.
Oh yeah.
They have a YouTube live stream of this place.
That's so cool. Did you see during the typhoon they had that one? It was like a palm tree.
Yeah, the one palm tree in
like
Kyushu.
Yachi-san or something like that. I think they called it.
And they were worried about it falling down.
That was adorable, dude.
They're like, "Gambare, gambare" in the chat.
There was like thousands of people. It was so cool.
Anyway, let's go hit some balls.
Are we hitting balls? Huh?
Yeah, we're hitting balls, dude. No camera. Cooler priest. Okay. Oh. So they got 2 batting centers here in Shinju, or like in Kabukicho. The other one's all nice and clean.
I usually go to that one. I won't lie.
This is the ghetto one. I love it. You got people and stuff?
There was a lot of scenarios where that happened. Yeah.
Did you ever get like charges pressed against you for beating the shit out of people?
I had one really scary moment take place on St. Patrick's Day. I kicked a guy out, not in a mean way. He was just really drunk.
Yeah.
So, you know, you just kind of ask him to leave, because if they fall down and they're drunk, it's a legal liability for the bar. Yeah. So I asked him to leave. I was like, you know, no big deal. You're not in trouble. I get it, but you know, we can't have you around here. And he was nice. Yeah. But he was drunk, so he kept coming back in. So I was sitting talking to a friend of mine, and he's like, "Hey, that's that guy you kicked out." And I was like, "Oh, god damn it." So I go and grab him again. It was my fault I didn't notice him. So still no hostility whatsoever. Yeah. The third time, I was a little more upset, but I'm a pretty easygoing guy. So I was like, all right, come on, man. 3 times, come on. So, you know, I'm asking him to leave. I have my hand on his lower back, which I think that's like a power move for bouncers. Yeah. So I have my hand on his lower back, but I'm not being aggressive with him. And he turns around and screams, like, "Get your hands off of me." I was like, you know what? You're right.
He had his state rape psychosis happen right there. Yeah, he gave him his Vietnam War flashback.
That's the thing with drunk people, is they got to pick something. If they're in a position to where they're lower, they got to pick something to be higher. So it's like, you know, like, don't touch me. You know, like that's a big thing.
Get your goddamn hands off of me.
They have to have some like way where they can like authoritatively push themselves onto you, because that's what you're doing to them. Yeah. So he was pulling that shit with me, and I was like, you know what, fair enough, you don't want to be touched, I won't touch you, you'll get out of here on your own, everybody will be happy. So I turned around to talk to my friend, and my friend, I saw the look on his face, like he was about to say something, and then out of the corner of my eye, this guy's hand touches kind of the side of my face, my neck area.
Oh God.
And I turned around and swung on him just instinctively. Like I wasn't aware that I had done it. So he got knocked out on the ground, and when you get knocked out real bad, you start breathing weird. Like out of your nose, like that. So he was doing that, and I called my boss on our little, we had like FBI headsets with a little microphone in your sleeve kind of deal. So I was like, you might want to get over here. I might have killed this guy. So, damn, that was a good combo. It's still going,
God,
dude.
Yes.
So I called him over, and he went to check his pulse, and then he looked at me, he goes, "You might want to get out of here."
Oh, God.
I was like, no, don't say that.
No.
So
you killed a guy.
I had it planned out because I was getting ready to come to Japan to visit.
Yeah.
So I was gonna leave in 2 days after St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
So I called my buddy up. I was like, listen, I need to lay low. I'm gonna be at your place for a bit. I'll take care of this when I get back into the States. I don't want this ruining my one and only vacation. And then the paramedics came and they woke him up. They did that thing where they put their knuckles on his sternum and rub him up and down.
Okay.
Which I guess they do for like OD or like when you get alcohol poisoning.
Mm-hmm.
So they woke him up and they put him in the ambulance. And luckily there's an off-duty cop that was there and saw the whole thing, and he was nice enough to be my witness. Otherwise, the cop is telling me, it's like, this is not a good look, dude.
Yeah.
And you
Suck
guys
my
can't
dog.
see it, but Sam's getting combos over here on Puyo Puyo.
Dude, this is like way better than Tetris. Jim says that Tetris is better. He doesn't know what the
No,
fuck he's
Puyo
talking
Puyo is
about.
way better, dude. It's way cuter.
So awesome. So, have you, it's so funny, like, there's so many things I could talk to you about, like, where you posted a picture on Twitter the other day of you in high school, and you are not jacked, you are not tattooed up,
Yeah.
you have long hair, and I'm like, this is AI fake, this isn't real, you know,
wild,
like, how did you make, like, why is there such, I mean, we all don't look like what we looked like, you know, 20 years ago, but, like, that's such a dramatic change, like, what, like, are you just like more into metal or something? Like, what the fuck? Like, why?
I was like super into heavy. I was more into heavy metal back when that picture was taken than I am now. Actually, I got into lifting. And
yeah,
like
how did
tattoos.
you get into lifting?
So I used to do P90X. There was a point where me and my roommate, when me and my wife had a bunch of roommates, they were all like really close friends, and we were all really like, it's always sunny level prone to antics.
Yeah.
So we had gotten this idea in our head that we were going to get jacked while we lived at that house. It was going to be the jacked house. So we started with like P90X, if you can remember that.
Yeah.
Dude, it was terrible. We got no results. So I used to work at a Subway. So I would make sandwiches. It was terrible. And me and my buddy that worked there, we made the 6-month challenge, we called it. Because you can do anything for 6 months.
Yeah.
So we're like, we'll join a gym for 6 months, see what kind of results we get. If it's not good, then we stop. You know, if it is, then we'll keep going. And that was like 17 years ago.
Yeah.
And I've just been working out ever since.
Fuck, dude.
I got obsessed with it.
In a world where Papa Tikyo is on his trusty Japanese Yamaha Virago bike spaghettums, and I'm riding around Japan and I'm spieling and I'm podcasting while I'm doing it, go over and check it out if you haven't already. It's ADV Japan, links down below, and come over and be based with your hot dad in Japan.
So, like, what about Japan do you like so much? Because we both like the same rare anime that was on Toonami, Tenchi Muyo, you know?
Absolutely. When I used to watch stuff like Tenchi Muyo, or, you know, like more... It's weird to say grounded, but like stuff that would show Japanese life more.
Yeah.
That's what I enjoyed. And the same thing with Japanese dramas. I used to watch Raifu and Bloody Monday, and my favorite parts were the parts where they went to a restaurant or to a konbini and just had a conversation or walked down the street. I really was into the everyday life of Japan, which is what got me into your channel initially. Because you would just vlog and be like, I'm on the way to a job interview. Here's me on my bike or whatever, you know? And that's what I wanted to see, is people going around doing their thing in the country where I wanted to live. So when I got here, I wasn't really into a lot of the tourist stuff. I was just into walking around and skating around Tokyo and finding corner, you know, mom and pop restaurants and just living what I saw as like everyday Japanese life in the media that I consumed.
So you were into the more lifestyle things than just like, you know, like, oh, senpai noticed me shit kind of stuff.
Yeah, so like there was an element of weebiness to it for sure, but I don't know. I just enjoyed the life that I saw in those anime, just the everyday shit, you know, slice of life stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I watched a lot of the J-bloggers back in the day, you know, like obviously Tokyo Kuni.
Yep.
And he would just have videos where he would clean up his apartment or hunting for rats or going to buy shoes or something, you know? And that's what I wanted out of moving to Japan, and I've gotten it as far as I'm concerned.
You, I mean, like, that's, how has your life changed since you've been here?
Honestly, not very much, because I did full-time YouTube in Florida as well. So staying at home, I was doing that before. I guess I eat out way more now because it's so cheap. But I don't know, it hasn't really changed all that much. It's just my everyday, the boring stuff, going to your job or getting in your car in Florida. Now I get to be on a train and look at beautiful scenery, so.
Your wife, was she into Japan stuff as much as you?
Yeah, I was really lucky in that sense. Because I would ask her all the time. She told me, you gotta stop. Because it's making her feel like, it's like insulting her in a way. Because I keep asking her, it's like, are you sure that this is your dream too? Because I don't want to force you into this. But we both really wanted to live here. We both had similar goals. She's always been really supportive, so.
It was a pretty easy transition.
Yeah, you were really lucky because it's like, I know I've met like other viewers of mine who are, they're couples, and they come over here with their girlfriend or something, and then they break up. Like, even, like, I've had married couples that I know that came here and they just split up. What do you think makes you guys so special?
Honestly, without sounding lame as hell,
Sex is good.
the sex is amazing. There's no doubt about that. I mean, she's hot, so that helps a lot. But other than that, man, I just have always loved her. Like, we've been in love since high school. So we were high school sweethearts, so that helps a lot for sure. And we've been together, so early on in our relationship, her parents moved to like North Carolina.
Yeah.
So maybe a year and a half into the relationship, we had to make a decision as high school kids what we were gonna do. And I said, I wanna stay with you, so I want you to move into my house, even though I lived with my parents. So we kind of started really early, that kind of adult life, I think, and that helped.
That definitely helps, huh? Yeah, shit. Like, basically like having you grew up pretty quickly because of that decision.
I think so.
That's fucking badass, dude. No wonder. Yeah, like, and I guess it also helps if she's hot too and she takes care of herself. I met so many foreign couples that come here, and the guy's like decent, but the girl is just the hippopotamus, I bet she has a beautiful personality kind of thing, And then the guy realizes he can still be fat or whatever and like get attention from Asian women, and then she's like, and he's just like, yeah, I'm kind of sorry, but I'm gonna have to leave you, but you can do. And then the women realize like they don't want to be the man here, so they just go back home or they date foreigners only,
I've seen it happen a lot. And like, I won't lie, even though our relationship is really strong, I did worry about it. But honestly, it's been fucking amazing. You have like a really nice support system when you have your wife with you.
Yeah,
Because, I'm used to, we're a really close circle of friends. And it's nice to be at the house, and when I run into a problem, I got someone to support me, It helps a lot.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine doing it without her, honestly, because we have our roles that we fill in the relationship, and she's really good with like paperwork and the bank account, and those are things I don't even like to worry about. I don't check my bank account. I don't care. If I need to buy something, I'll buy it. She is the one who makes sure that I'm doing things responsibly and takes care of my more dumb tendencies. So yeah, if she ended up wanting to leave me, I don't think I would make it in Japan. Like, I couldn't, I do all my stuff at immigration by myself. She can't do anything for me there, but she reminds me when the date's coming up and everything. So yeah, I would recommend, if you're gonna come here, to have a support structure, like a really strong girlfriend.
Like, you guys had like a whole system pretty much, like good communication, good system before you even came here.
That's my idea.
And that's how you guys stuck it out. Like, you guys were like very symbiotic, symbiotic?
Yeah.
We definitely have the things that each person in the relationship takes care of this versus that. And yeah, I don't know, it works for us.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, I'm paying attention. Get the thing. Oh no, but then I killed my hand. Want to hit some balls?
Oh wait, yeah, let's do it.
I died. I died. You gotta. You just gotta swing it, bro. You got it. Yeah, you're good.
Alright.
Follow through. Use the whole body. Don't just use your hips. Use your legs. That's using your thighs. There you go. Yeah. You're like Sony, except Concord did well. Whoa, okay, the microphones are unplugged and we're ready to go. Anyway, Jared, thank you so much for coming on today's Walk and Talk.
Absolutely, dude. My pleasure.
You are a very attractive man and I respect your gangster.
Thank you. My gangster respects you.
Yeah. What is it? Blood, what is it? Talent respects talent or whatever the fuck is, what's the thing? The black, anyway, I'll think. A bond meets bond, I don't know, but
Yeah.
whole point is look at that, it's a bicycle. It's a bicycle. Anyway, yeah guys, all of Jared's info will be in the description below. Go check him out. He's a starving YouTuber. He needs your money,
Yeah.
and he makes good YouTube Resident Evil and Survivor horror videos. So go check him out.
Yeah, please. Onegaishimasu.
Yeah, and yeah guys, if you want to see more of these, let me know in the comment section down below. Smash like button. I'll put a playlist of all the ones that we've done up until
Hold on,
now.
let's do this. This is what people do. If you made it all the way to the end of the video, use the word squid in the comments. That way Sam knows your comment is coming from somebody who's a true fan.
And if you want to go the bonus thing, put the emoji of squid or octopus there
There
too.
you go. That's how we know.
Goddamn right. Okay, thanks Jared.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Cool. There we go.
It's time you bit the bullet and started caring about something with all your heart and energy. But you can't care about it if you're always holding yourself back in case it doesn't work out.
Yeah, why y'all put cheese on my cheeseburger?
I'm sorry, what?
Shut your bitch ass